extra time for that, so you'll have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to give a closing statement. And since Mr. Harder went first with the opening statements, we'll start with you, Ms. Leonard.
Well, first of all, thank all of you for listening and being here, and for those of you that are watching on TV that you plan to watch it. If you're concerned about your community, if you're watching this program, you want to know who your next leader is going to be. And I'm going to ask you today to support me. I will work hard for you. I'm a very energetic, ethical leader. I've got the experience. It's been a lifetime of, I actually started out as a young child. We didn't have money, so my parents always had to help out. We gave up time because we didn't have the dollars. And so I grew up in a family that fostered that, and so as an adult, I spent years serving my community before I decided to run for office. So I've only been in office for 4 years. One of the reasons I did it was for public, I was interested in public policy. How can we solve poverty issues and things like that? Can we change our policies to make the community better? And I do have a vision of optimism and hope for La Crosse. I think we have all sorts of great resources. And I would say that we've lived here twice, and we came back about 20 years ago. We chose La Crosse, the community, to raise our kids. We came originally probably because of the natural beauty and jobs, but we have definitely stayed here because of the people. The people of La Crosse are some of the best in the world, and frankly, I've lived all over the United States. So I can say that and say that to you. So if you've lived here all your life, well, then you're pretty special, and you maybe don't know that because you haven't lived other places. So I would say I'm going to be that leader that will work out with the community. I'm going to be on the streets. I will be working with everyone, inviting, working with neighborhoods, working with business, working with the schools and the community, furthering ourselves so that we can be that next, in the next 10 years, the next decade, the next 20 years, we're going to grow and be prosperous. So again, I ask for your vote on April 7th, and thank you for listening.
Well, we've clearly addressed tonight what the issues facing the city of La Crosse are, and at the top of that list is the tax burden on the city that has gone up 58% in the past 4 years by the budgets that the council member from the 8th District approved. It's really as simple as that. If we're going to see change, we need to go with someone who hasn't promoted an increase in the budget for the past 4 years. If we think things are going to change, getting somebody in there who has voted with our current mayor well over 95% of the time, supported the same initiatives, I think we're wrong. We need to look for different direction, and we need to start turning things around in the city. We've got to provide more transparency. I've been out there talking to a lot of people. I intend to keep my door open. My door is open right now in my office. My cell phone's available for anybody here in the city, and I don't intend to change that. I don't intend to stop listening to people once I get in there and taking direction from them. Leadership is not a position. Leadership is an action. Any young kid who decides to run for student council in his school, any person who joins the military on their own initiative, anybody who decides to go to college is making these decisions on their own. Two largest decisions I've ever made in my life were to join the military and to run for this position for the mayor's office in the city of La Crosse. I made those decisions on my own. I seek counsel for them. I made them by my own initiative. Decisions have to be made in the city of La Crosse. We've got to get out there and do the simple work that needs to be done. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be very simple. These things are things we've just got to get out there, put the time and energy into doing. The budget does need to be reduced. Taxes are too high. If I'm elected, as I stated earlier, I will implement a spending freeze. The mayor has veto power. If that's overridden, that's beyond me. But my initiative is to reduce spending in the city of La Crosse, and I don't think that's going to happen if we go with the alternative, because if we judge that based on the past 4 years, spending has gone up, and she supported it. We do need to bring that down. We do need to maintain a communication between the people, and I hope to get out there and work with you all in the future. I thank you all for your time. Once again, thank everyone for coming here, for the moderation, the League of Women Voters, News Channel 8 for hosting this. Thank you for your support so far, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you both on behalf of the League of Women Voters and WBT Channel 8, from Joe Heim and Martin Pearson. Thank you for joining me on the panel. I'd like to thank both of our candidates for coming yet again. This is our second in a pre-primary and a post-primary, so we appreciate you both coming back and talking with us again. I'd like to thank our audience that came out this evening, and also our audience that are joining us 7.